Good morning students of class 10. You are welcome back to the A classes now. Let's continue our lesson in history. The nationalist movement in Indochina. We are doing this chapter. The nationalist movement in Indochina. And we have reached 2.0. Here the subtitle, The Dilemma of Colonial Education. Dilemma means confusion. So the French, they wanted to develop this Vietnam so that ultimately it will benefit them. And to develop, these people have to be modernized, and for modernization, the education should be provided to them. They should be able to talk modern, they should be able to talk dress up modern, or ultimately they will serve the colonizers. Once they get education, they will help them to rule. It will be easy for them to rule the colony. So, but the dilemma of colonial education, there was a confusion, there was a puzzle. How far these Vietnamese should be educated? They thought that maybe later on it will create some problems. Once they get education, they will point to the colonizers about their rights and about they might start demanding other facilities or maybe their rights. So there was a lot of confusion. Anyway, they wanted to develop. French colonizing, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points altogether. Number 1, we'll begin now. French colonization was not based only on economic exploitation. Economic exploitation. Not only that. They did not want the resources only or economic exploitation. They wanted the profit as well as the raw materials. Not only that, it was also driven by the idea of civilizing mission. What idea they had? They thought that Europeans are far superior than these native people of around the world, such as Africa, Asian countries, Southeast Asian countries, even Vietnam. They considered these people are primitive, backwards, savages. So it is their duty or it is their mission to civilize these people. That was another idea that drove them to start a colony. Of course, economic exploitation is there. They wanted the resources to supply to their parent country, mother country. They wanted the resources, they want the profit, they want the market. Apart from that, they wanted to civilize the people. Their colonization was driven by the idea of civilizing mission. Since they considered themselves superior, they wanted to dominate other people around the world. So it is their duty to civilize them, they considered. Number 2, French claimed that they were bringing modern civilization to the Vietnamese. They claimed that we are bringing modern civilization to Vietnamese, will change them into modern people, will modernize Vietnam. So ultimately it will help them and serve them to rule and govern. These educated people will work for them. Number 3, French thought. What they thought? They thought it is the duty of the Europeans. They thought that it is the duty of the Europeans to introduce these modern ideas that had been spread all over European countries. Modern ideas to the colony. Even if this meant destroying the local culture by providing modern education or modernizing during modernization of these native people or the areas and the people, maybe they had to sacrifice their culture. Destroying local culture, maybe the local culture will be destroyed, even religions and traditions will be destroyed, but they have to be modernized. They thought that these modern ideas, they wanted to introduce modern ideas, even if this meant destroying their local culture, tradition and language and religion. But they wanted to modernize these people because they were seen as an outdated. Why they want to destroy local culture, religion and tradition? Because French thought or Europeans thought that these are outdated, old, primitive. The modern world doesn't want these things. So because they means this culture, local culture, religion, traditions were seen as an outdated. Outdated means very old, primitive and prevented modern development. These outdated cultures, tradition, religions will stop modernization or development. So French thought in this way. And education was seen as one way. To modernize these people, we must provide education. So education was seen as one way to civilize the native people of Vietnam. Once a person gets education, naturally he starts learning. He understands the world around, he understands new things, he will learn new things. So education was seen as one way to civilize the people. Without education, people will be uncivilized. They don't know exactly what they have to do, how to speak, how to behave, they don't know. So education changes them, transforms a person. So that's why they wanted to civilize these people by providing education. But in order to educate them, so there was another education. They found the key to modernize these people. One way to modernize is to provide education. But there was still a big question left. But in order to educate them, French had to resolve or solve the dilemma or puzzle. There was a confusion. What was the confusion? How far? Here is a confusion. How far were the Vietnamese to be educated? For how far they could get the education, or for how far they could be provided education, up to which standard? Maybe it will create problems later on if we provide higher educations. If we construct colleges and universities, they will get it, the education, where they will get modernized. But they might raise a finger at us. The French thought that. So they might create a problem. That's why, how far were the Vietnamese to be educated? Up to class 10, up to class 8, or up to class 5? So it has to be decided, and there was a big dilemma about this. To provide education was finalized. They have seen that education is seen as a tool to civilize the native people of Vietnam. But there was a big question, how far the Vietnamese to be educated? Otherwise, they might create a problem later on. So there was a big question. Now let's see how they will solve these big questions later on, to be continued in our next class. Thank you very much for watching so attentively, paying so much attention and being present in the class with me. So you must be present all the time, every day. I have told you already, it doesn't take a long time. You must be present so that you will understand the points in the book. This is very long. So there are certain points, important points I have written and I have explained. So that's all for today. You study at home properly. Don't waste your time. Be wise enough to use your time wisely, properly, and honestly. Study honestly. So that's all for today. Thank you very much.